Tes, 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 tes. Halo, halo. Tes, halo, halo. Tes, tes, tes. Halo, halo. Halo, halo. Halo, halo. Halo, halo. Halo, halo. Halo. Lihat dulu gimana. Mas, emang coy.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
De Bruyne, Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres.
Agak delay.
Opts for safety. Roberto Carlos. Upamecano, Marquinhos, and it's Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dani Olmo, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's come loose. Ferran Torres. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Haaland.
Haaland gua.
The defence opting here
Aduh.
for strength in numbers.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ferran Torres. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Quality ball. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one.
Delay hektar cuy.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Threads one in. This is Dembele. That's tidy. Dembele's delivery. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard made a good run there. De Bruyne. Koundé. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bob. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano.
Waduh.
Throw it. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Mbappe!
Dia Blake.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Over to the left. Roberto Carlos. Looking to play him in on the through ball. Roberto Carlos for Ferran Torres. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bob! And Bob! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Good running, strong and purposeful. Marquinhos. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he cuts out the
Jauhan
score.
coy.
Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Bruyne. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. To Guardiola. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. A great chance! They've scored!
Selamat.
Pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made... It's a foul, it's in the
Wih,
box,
dikit
it's a
penalti.
Manchester United really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's a poor pen.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity
Messi
to
nendang
equalise,
keluar,
but now
bos.
he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
McAllister gathers from the goal kick.
Manchester United have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use...
Decent chance!
Aduh.
Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have a breakthrough. Chance! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Danny Olmo. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in space and looking for options. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Ball. He is through here. That's very neat. Can he finish?
Oke, dapat lagi.
That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Well,
Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things and
Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Yamal. Drilled in. Big chance!
astaga. Nah,
Manchester
coy.
United! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Manchester United go into the lead. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Danny Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Gila banget nih.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ya mah, jelek masukin aja lah.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 52. Bob. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution.
That looks a decent ball. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Waduh,
Stayed
jauh
out
banget.
wide, but he won't reach that one. Short changes him with that pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit...
He's
Hey.
given it away. Shoots! He's
Aduh,
scored!
please.
2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance!
Astaga.
And a
Oh,
terrific
no, you
save
don't.
from the keeper.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foden.
It's
Hazard
out there.
providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. But that...
Paket latihan ini kayak. Van Basten, Kylian Mbappe, Wits. Main apa ini, coy? Waduh, lawanmu buruk kondisinya. Bagus. Poin gratis. Waduh, cuma dapat segini doang. Dapat lawan yang koneksi bagus. Tiga 3.100 setan. Neymar, Christian Ferry, Kvaratskhelia, Javier Zanetti, Alissonnya cepet. Bantai, dibantai.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's hard not to be impressed with this guy, Chiesa, who's naturally a winger, but an unusual one in that he prefers to take shots in the sort of position you'd expect from a number 9. A real winger comes striker who causes confusion and great distraction.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Gravenberch. He's having a go. It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Guardiola. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chiesa. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Chiesa. Gravenberch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Bachurina. Out towards the flank. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Setos.
Chiesa
Oke,
flagged offside.
banget pemainnya di sini.
First quarter of an hour gone. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Wih,
Bachurina.
astaga.
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Antonetti. Knocks it into space. Drilled in low. De Bruyne. Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. Oh, super find. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. Beauty!
Aduh.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Terrific header.
Oke,
Well,
baik.
he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter.
Pepnya
Certainly
gitu
the way
banget,
he
rambutnya
played.
pakai topi. Pep bukan itu? Pep apa? Namanya? Lupa.
Oh, terrible pass. Plays it at shot goal.
It's. Oh,
Inter.
kan Pep George apa?
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a
Ini kayak
sudden...
nanggung
bang.
gitu.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. This looks promising. Tries to pass it through. Plenty to aim at. Shoots! And it's in!
Oke, Blake.
Again in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
ini
screaming
agak
on the
enak nih.
touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Berat banget
But they'll
tadi.
need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aduh, jadi
And he's only too happy to take that back. Yamal. Now it's Haaland. He's being urged to shoot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Inter Milan applying the press here. A high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Guardiola. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. And this is Vieri! And another try!
gelek.
And the assistant
Set,
referee
coy.
has his flag raised for offside.
Ngagetin aja.
Guardiola. Tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Gravenberg. La Torina. Oh, they could break here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Guardiola. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Stamina kali.
We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So,
Iya,
attack
Mas.
with real devilment, go for that goal and see if
Ini,
they can
Mas.
settle them.
And this is Vieri. Vieri! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he just got
Kelop,
it ever so
iya
slightly
kelop,
wrong,
su.
Peter. There
Ah,
wasn't much in that at all.
soalnya papep aja. Kelop.
Baturina. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Chiesa. Gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Namanya counter attack ya.
Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Langsung melebar dia.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Chiesa. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Sudah.
Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Gravenberch. Now Baturina. Gravenberch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he welcomes it in. Dani Olmo. De Bruyne. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Iya.
Well-timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Manchester United finding their passes. Lofted upfield.
Ini nggak bisa lewat digituin.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Neymar. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And Gravenberch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine.
Wah, buntu banget. Geblek.
Do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per
Marquinhos getting this one clear.
Messi, il numero 18.
Alexander-Arnold. He's in space and looking for options. Fires it in low. De Bruyne.
Astaga, itu ngoper back heel-nya.
And it's Messi. And this is Vieri. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, super ball. Some really good ball movement. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork
Sorry.
and out! And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Ball swung, and the shot! And that would have won it. Lisandro Martinez gathers from the goal kick. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, this does not look
Roma
promising,
aja dia.
Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's Neymar! Denied by
Ya, black keeper gua loh.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's a good-looking delivery, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Could move up a gear here. Now it's De Bruyne. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Could try cutting inside here.
Rapi banget itu promosi dia. Dan gue berantakan ini.
Oh, well played, well played. Oh, good take in a good area. Dani Olmo. Oh, nice touch. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Penalti harian dulu. Rp300.000 ya. Bisa dapat apa? Baliknya 85. Ini doang Barca. Coba. Siapa tahu dapat Kvaratskhelia ya. Susah dapetin ini. Ya, coba aja jalan ini. Bismillah. Robert Andrich. Wah, ini ada serangan balik cepat. Pengen beli. Non. Sayang poinnya. Dan saya penjelajah nih. Playmaker. Apa ya namanya? Saya produktif. Nah, saya produktifnya cuma ini doang. Ini playmaker, ini jangan orkestrator. Ancor, mana ancor? Box. Nah, main jangkar. Tapi ini lagi ini. Baik saya penyerang, baik saya bertahan, bangun serangan, rusak. Lagi bagus nih. Nah, perasaan gue punya ini, saya produktifnya kan gede, 3.000. Kita jajal serangan balik cepat. Kalian bisa main itu, bisa. Ngeri banget. Cuman kipernya doang yang dibawa cepet.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up, and and keep their
Wih,
width. And of course, they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Bruyne. Onana makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, we're talking about a physical player here who loves a good scrap. His presence definitely gives defenders peace of mind, but he's pretty good at using the ball too. So this guy has an all-round game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nah, apa yang nyundul ya Amal?
Hazard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Andrick. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Caicedo. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Valverde. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Endrick looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass.
Langsung, serangan balik cepat nih.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been drilled in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. Onana. Now it's Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. Caicedo. Here's Onana. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a shoot!
Waduh.
Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now it's Endrick. And here's Mbappe. Gets to show off his quick feet. He's well positioned here. Nice interception, well timed. De Bruyne. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. He's on it. Can he get away? Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Onana. And this is De Bruyne. Good ball. Real chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Yamal!
Nah,
It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Hazard. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And it's Hazard. Great vision. There's no flag. Takes a shot.
Aduh.
Goal! Barcelona!
Susu.
Into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Sprintnya mana? 93, 92.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's a good ball out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal has it in a wide position. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard, spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Thinks about the shot. Showing good feet. Pinches it off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal. Now it's De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, he's been caught, and again! It's it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Oh, given away. He could be in here. Oh, and the finish!
Papa.
Utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Shot, surely! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Ter Stegen. Marquinhos. And it's Azar. It's Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. Ball driven towards the far post. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne. And it's Amadou Onana. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. De Bruyne. Might be danger here. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Jadi corner nih, jadi ini. Ya.
Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Endrick. That's a sharp pass. Chips it through. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Manchester United really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly, big chance! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. And it's Amadou Onana. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance for a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Sulit naiknya coy dengan pemain kayak gini
A
gitu.
moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. And here's Endrick. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Endrick. Onana. Caicedo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. Endrick. That's that, the end. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no
Wah,
answer to
bantai
this kind of
cut.
stunning.
Ya, makasih di TikTok dan YouTube. Nanti lanjut game lain ya. Dan dulu versi eFootballnya. Terima kasih yang udah nonton sama yang udah nonton replay nanti.